Yeah.
Okay.
All right, hello everybody. Welcome to H5C in your community. I'm Dr. Vanessa Rodriguez with my partner, as always, Dr. Tommy Wolf.
Hello, hello.
And our wonderful guest here, Dave Kemetz, is here with us, and he's going to talk to us all about the Rotary Club, all about his business, D&H Auto Repair. And so we're definitely getting excited to learn more about that. Welcome, Dave.
Yes, good afternoon. I'm real happy to be here. Thanks for the invitation.
Of course, we love having you. So we're just coming off a big Halloween weekend. Did you have any Halloween plans?
You throw a party on that? You're a big party animal. You had that last Friday Night Lights, which is a Rotary Club party get-together.
Oh, nice.
Cracking at his house. I mean, there was booze everywhere.
Oh, God. That's Tommy, the Bush Tommy, was kind of party it was, right? Tell us how your Halloween was.
Yeah, the Halloween was great. We actually enjoyed the whole weekend at the district conference in Reno. So that was our Rotary conference in Reno.
That's right. How was that?
That was outstanding. We had a ton of fun. It was nonstop fun.
Is there costumes going around?
It was costumes,
nice.
the whole 9 yards. You didn't recognize any of them the next day. It's like, really? And believe it or not, the main club that threw the party was from Weed, California. Light up Rotary.
Light it up.
Makes sense.
What about you, Dr. Vanessa?
I had a great time. We went to a couple Halloween parties, one Friday, one Saturday. Got to make it out to the city on Saturday, which is always fun. You always meet such cool people. One of my best friends lives out there. So they had a DJ. They did the whole 9 yards. They set up the whole house. And, we had a great time. How about you, Doc?
Oh, man, I got to be super creepy Rob Lowe from the cable commercials, and it was a blast. I had a huge handlebar mustache, had the leather jackets, the chains all over, I had the binoculars, and I was just creeping people out. I was smelling people's hair all up in their stuff.
It was a far cry from how he normally acts, Dave, let me tell you.
It was an excuse just to be a creeper. And it was cool because I could just point to Dr. Vanessa and she likes me. I'm with her.
She's my girlfriend, it's okay.
So, I'm not completely weird. She likes it.
No, it's always good. So, today's election day, so getting back into, service and community and just really how we're getting involved, that's kind of the theme of our day today. And we have an article for you guys, as always, as the top 10 tips on how to serve sensibly. Since Rotary Club is a wonderful service club, we're going to be talking all about how you can volunteer your time and even some events in the local area and even globally that you can get involved in. So getting started on our top tips, the first one is know the issues that are important to you.
Well, this is great because there's so many things you can volunteer for, and you got to find something that resonates with you so you can go all in rather than just kind of, stepping in, stepping out, and it's hop on the internet and it's right there.
Absolutely. It becomes a want to instead of a have to, so you can actually work for something that you're really passionate about.
It has so right. You have to have your passion, and without that passion, it's just humdrum.
Right. Yeah, and I feel like it's never fun to be in a place that you don't want to be, and people around you can pick up on that.
Yes. Right. Because how long have you been in the Rotary Club?
6 years.
6 years. Okay, right on.
So we'll talk about Rotary in just a sec. But
sneak it in there. So.
Yeah, right. So the second one is identify the skills that you can offer. So again, you have to find what's important to you, but you got to do something that you know something about, right? So
it helps.
It does help, and it makes it just easier and even more fun if you're doing something that you personally love. I know that I did a few mission trips around the world, adjusting for, tons of different villages in El Salvador, Jamaica, all over, even in Mexico. So I had a blast doing that, and it's all volunteer, and it was great. So
yeah, and they just line up, right? I wasn't there long ago, but hearing the stories, yeah, we were for about a year and a half. Dr. Vanessa and I were giving local talks at the gyms, and again, it was just us getting out there, and it was our skill set. And, just volunteering our time, and we got a great response from it.
That kind of goes along with number 3. Is do you want to learn something new? It may not have to be in your skill set, but maybe it's an interest of you or of yours or a hobby or, maybe a friend's really into it and you just want to support them, it's a great opportunity to learn something new with maybe without having to spend money to do it. You could just spend your time and your energy, which goes a long ways for people that really could use your help.
And everyone's always looking for help. So if you enjoy it and you really want to learn it, you could be a really good asset to whatever sort of group that you want to volunteer for.
Will that work with teaching old dogs like myself?
New tricks? Yeah.
Thank you.
There's always time.
There's still a brain in there.
Yeah. Well, number 4 kind of goes along with you, Dave, is it's combine your career and your life goals with your community and do with your business.
It's just a straight offshoot. It seems it's like a natural for us.
Yeah. And so then again, it's something that that your skills about. It's something that you can talk about freely, and your the topic, I guess.
Well, why don't you give just a little blurb before we go to our break about Cash for Clunkers and what that is?
Actually, it was the name of our program was Cash for Clunkers when we started 6 years ago, and that was at the club service level. And it blew up into such a large organization as far as bringing in cash that we had to change its name. So it's now Clunkers for Charity.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah, and we're going to get into all of that. And this is one of those charities that I've seen. It's just a complete win-win, both sides. And, I mean, you're getting great responses from it through the local Rotary clubs to community events and everything. So we got one more before we go to break.
Absolutely.
And that is balance your schedule and don't overcommit. Because, again, there's so many things out there. There's so many ways you can get in there. And if you try to do everything, I mean, there's only so much time in a day. So make sure you commit to the ones you want to do, and just be fair to all concerned.
So your Rotary cup should not run us over.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Well, so we started off with the first 5. We'll come back with the next 5, their top 10 tips after the commercial break, as well as more with Dave Kemmeth. Stay tuned.
¿Pensando en regresar a la escuela? Descubre la gama de posibilidades que te ofrece la Universidad John F. Kennedy, que celebra 50 años de transformar vidas y comunidades.
Puedes completar tu título de licenciatura en negocios, estudios jurídicos, salud pública, periodismo y psicología, o tus estudios de posgrado. Tenemos becas y ayuda financiera para que apliques este otoño. Contamos con asesores de admisión que hablan español y están disponibles para guiarle a través del proceso de tu solicitud.
Para más información visita www.jfku.edu o llame al 1-800-696-5358. ¿Necesitas asesoramiento con respecto a un caso de inmigración? Nos especializamos en todas las áreas del derecho migratorio. ¿Quieres conseguir tu estadía legal en el país? Solo hay una cosa por hacer. Llama al 415-777-4445. www.kpblawyers.com. Son tus abogados de confianza. Llama al 777-4445. Con oficinas en San José, San Francisco, Walnut Creek, Santa Rosa, Napa, Ukiah y Sacramento.
Are you in deportation proceedings? Do you have a friend in jail facing deportation? If the answer is yes, we will find the best avenue for you to obtain legal status in the United States. Contact Karosky, Purvis, and Bogue at 415-777-4445 or www.kpblawyers.com.
Everybody, I'm Dr. Vanessa with H5C in your community with Dr. Wolf and Mr. Dave Kemmeth here. And we've been talking all about volunteering and how to serve your community sensibly. We hit the first 5 tips, And we're on to the next 5 tips. Dr. Wolf, take it away with number 5.
All right. Let me get my stuff ready for you. All right, so community-based organizations have questions too, right? So I didn't get a chance to read this.
Well, it's just, I mean, everyone's looking for volunteers, right? So they want to know a little bit about you. They obviously want to see if you're credible, if you're offering a certain service, because there's a lot of nonprofit organizations out there that actually have a lot of employees working for them.
Yeah, it's, you have to really caution yourself. Are you employing a volunteer, or
Right.
I think that's your point here.
Yeah, I remember. Who was I talking to? I forget now, but he works with at a nonprofit, and he goes, they work with a lot of volunteers, and he's like, it's really hard to fire a volunteer, when you're not paying someone.
It's just not working.
Yeah, it's almost kind of awkward. It's even more awkward, I would assume, than an employee, because it's like, well, you weren't paying me, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things. A volunteer can be an asset or a distraction as well.
Yeah.
So if they're taken away from productivity, yeah, they're going to let you know, and they're going to let you know and let you go.
Yeah.
So, but one of number 7 is consider volunteering as a group, your family, friends, student organizations. I mean, us with the Rotary Club, we have the Clunkers for Charity. We're also at the food bank doing packaging foods for the hungry. We also have
Solana County,
the home team.
The home team is something that's just really outstanding for us. The elderly that need like a light bulb changed or some just light duty handyman stuff, and if it gets past the light duty handyman stuff, then we have a referral source from within our club level to get them taken care of at a very reasonable rate.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, so if you guys are looking for somewhere to get involved in, you can check out Clayton Valley Sunrise Rotary Club and give us a call. There's numbers, websites, and we could help you out. That's what one of the things Rotary is all about, is helping out our community.
Yeah, and doing things as a family. I remember this, considering volunteering as a group, like even when I was younger, we would do random things like Meals on Wheels, and we would do packaging stuff just as a family. And I think when you're younger, you're like, oh, why do we have to do this? But now looking back on it, it was always such a great experience, and just getting out there and talking to people and meeting people is always, and you feel good when you do something good, It's always a good all-around good time.
And sometimes you don't even have to leave your doorstep. It can be brought to right from your own home level.
That's what good lead off to number 8, Dave. It says considering serving as a virtual volunteer. So yeah, like you don't maybe have to go somewhere or travel for it or really commit a huge chunk of your day. You could do things maybe online or throughout your home, or just do the background of different businesses.
I mean, and again, there's so many people who are more digitally savvy who can really do a lot for their community just by staying at home, put on the internet, editing newsletters for somebody, or there's a whole wide array of things you can do just by using the internet.
Number 9 says think out the box. So I was saying, like, there's a lot of the that have a lot of organizations. There's always something to get involved in to volunteer your time, no matter what it is. If it's, I don't know, it would be an out-of-the-box thing. I don't know. But even like watching pets for, people that are on vacation, anything that it can just to volunteer your time would just be.
Yeah, you can get creative. I mean, there's always things that need to get done, and if you're willing to put in the time and the effort, you can make it happen. You can even make it up your own.
Exactly.
Right?
So the number 10 is really just listen to your heart by giving and volunteering, and that's really where it comes down to, and what we're really going to talk about today is volunteering and serving is awesome. It might look good on a college application or something like that, but if it doesn't come from a place of goodness or a place out of your heart of that, just that giving and that loving and that serving, then it's really, you missed kind of the point,
You missed the whole boat.
Yeah, you do. So Dr. Wolf, why don't you introduce Dave, and we'll get right into
all right, so we got Dave Kenmans here. Now, I met this beautiful man at the Rotary Club. I've been in Rotary Club for almost 2 years now. Dave's been in it for 6 years. He's the owner and operator of D&H Enterprises. That's 2689 Monument Boulevard, and also another shop at 2055 Meridian Park Boulevard. So they do great work. get your car checked and stuff like that. But talking along with the volunteering and the service, you have found a great way to contribute your efforts that is right in line with your auto shop and your skill set. So why don't you tell us a little more about it?
Yeah, well, I've been with the Rotary for 6 short years. When I was asked to visit with Bob Hoy, my sponsor, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I just knew I wanted to give back to the community. And in a very short time, I found my niche with the Clunkers for Charity. We, at that time, were doing Polyclass and Lindsay Wildlife, and these organizations have roughly an 80 to 85% administration fees, and that was just made us aghast.
Sure.
We so that's kind of what hatched the program.
Okay.
And then from there, it just grew from just a couple few thousand per year into, we have like one single donation that walked through Christmas time was $7,100. So
That's
it's
awesome.
turned into a very large sum of money to get our projects going.
Now you mentioned
Polyclass.
What's that?
That was a teenager that was kidnapped and she was killed. And so Mark Class, the Polyclass Foundation, started a car donation program.
Gotcha.
And, so something like that just got out.
So the premise is, if you have a car maybe that isn't working the way, or you're about to sell, or what is the premise of
how it works?
Clunkers for
It's
Charity?
we've got them from all over the spectrum. Running or not, 4 flat tires, doesn't matter. Bad transmission, outdated registration, it really does not matter.
Okay.
We come, you donate it, all we need is a title. If we have a title, we come running, and that's anywhere in the United States.
Oh wow.
Okay, so if your grandmother in Joplin is no longer going to drive,
Okay.
and you want to donate the car in 24 to 48 hours, we come with our charity partners to tow it away to our auction.
Oh wow. So is it other Rotary clubs throughout then the country, or is it just like typically the Clayton Valley Sunrise, and then you have like?
Clayton Valley Sunrise is the master administrator.
Okay.
Okay, and what we've done recently in the past 2 years was we have created charity partners. So if you want to be a charity partner, if you are a 501(c), you can join with us. Okay.
Wow.
And as a 50% partner. And how that works is we donate everything, all of our administration. So if you refer the clunker to us, we split proceeds 50%.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
So that's been a great resource for us. We have right now 16 charity partners.
Right on,
So-
because I was there when you were spreading the word over for the Concord Rotary Club. Have you spoken to other Rotary clubs and got them backing us up?
We've got the word out with several other clubs. So that's the other clubs are no-brainers because they already know what we're made of.
Right.
So we brought the clunker program to the district level, and we had some great response there at the district level. So they're joining us.
That's awesome. So what are some of the charities or causes that the money you guys raise from the clunkers, where are they going to? Just if there's just a few that you could name.
Yes, we have several. We have several recipients. I'll tell you one of the ones that really sticks in my heart is the CRI, California Reentry Institute.
Okay.
Okay, that one's kind of sticks in my heart because it brings Rotary to its best. One of the club members has a passion for CRI. California Reentry Institute they mentor hardcore criminals.
Okay.
So to make certain that they don't go back into
the
jail.
same
Yes.
cycle.
So I'll give you an example of how well Rotary works. We had a donation from a gentleman with a 1998 Taurus, and that Taurus had only 15,000 miles on it.
Oh wow.
And so it was worth a lot of money.
Sure.
We sold that Taurus for $4,000 to a CRI recipient.
Oh, nice.
He needed a car to get back in the game.
Right. Oh,
So he got
great.
a car.
So it came full circle like
Full
twice.
circle. The club got $4,000. The donor got a $4,000 write-off.
Yeah.
And the CRI got a car
Got it.
that's going to last him forever.
So he can, get out there, get a job, get back in the swing of things. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's just one. Mike could go on and on about recipients.
Yeah, right.
That's one of my favorites to mention.
That's great. So, we're going to show you guys some great pictures of the different cars and different stories after this next commercial break. But let's talk a little bit about Rotary Club in general and just what makes it unique from other maybe networking groups, business groups, service groups. Is there anything you guys just want to? Because I'm not a Rotarian, so I would like to know, what is the Rotary Club?
Well, I guess the best way to describe it, it's more than 33,000 Rotary clubs in over 200 countries.
Oh, wow.
In the global network of over 1.2 million business owners and professionals and leaders. And typically, we're leaders just giving up our talents and our time to give back to community and international projects. And so, I guess the best way to describe it is like former President Bill Fuller said, Rotary's like a smorgasbord. You can pick your passion.
Right.
So that's kind of what I really, there's maybe I've got the passion for the clunkers, but I can't expect the other club members.
Right.
Everybody has to be able to pick their passion.
They're what they want to do, right?
And so that's what we're about. Rotary is a smorgasbord of picking your passion, and from there you can just grow it. So whether it's Cub Scouts, whether it's the sky's the limit.
Right. Well, that's fun. I know Dr. Wolf has been to a lot of different events and things like that, and has met a lot of different people. So if you really want to just get involved in your community and meet, like you said, different professionals, just people that just want to give back and are just all around good people, it's definitely a good place to check out. And I know they're literally all over the place, like you just mentioned. So
one of the things I like about it is just being around a group of people who are really trying to give back. It's you go in. Our meetings are 7 a.m. on Thursdays. And there's a lot of energy in there.
There is.
Before I got into the Rotary Club, I literally thought it was just veterans. Way off. Then you get in there and you see how connected the Rotary Club is with the community, with the charities, and it's like you really have a huge opportunity to make a difference.
That's great.
And even though you may not share the same passion, you share the same drive. It comes from your heart.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about.
That is what it's all about. So we're going to learn more about the Rotary Club, and we're definitely going to show you guys some of the Clunkers for Charity that we've been talking about right after this next commercial break. Stay with us.
¿Pensando en regresar a la escuela? Descubre la gama de posibilidades que te ofrece la Universidad John F. Kennedy, que celebra 50 años de transformar vidas y comunidades.
Puedes completar tu título de licenciatura en negocios, estudios jurídicos, salud pública, periodismo y psicología, o tus estudios de posgrado. Tenemos becas y ayuda financiera para que verano y otoño. Contamos con de admisión que hablan español y están disponibles para guiarle a través del proceso de tu solicitud.
Para más información visita www.jfku.edu o 1-800-696-5358. ¿Necesitas asesoramiento con respecto a un caso de inmigración? Nos especializamos en todas las áreas del derecho migratorio. ¿Quieres conseguir tu estadía legal en el país? Solo hay una cosa por hacer. Llama al 415-777-4445. www.kpblawyers.com. Son tus abogados de confianza. Llama al 415-777-4445. Con oficinas en San José, San Francisco, Walnut Creek, Santa Rosa, Napa, Ukiah y Sacramento.
Are you in deportation proceedings? Do you have a friend in jail facing deportation? If the answer is yes, we will find the best avenue for you to obtain legal status in the United States. Contact Karosky, Purvis, and Bogue at 415-777-4445 or www.kpblawyers.com.
All right, so we're back with H5C in your community and Dave Kemmett, and he's been telling us all about Clunkers for Charity. And we have a beautiful board that, did you make this yourself, Dave?
I did.
That Dave has made himself.
He's even an artist.
Yeah, right. A jack of all trades here. And why don't you go ahead and explain to us some of the stories that you were sharing with us at break? They're really remarkable. And maybe give you guys an idea of what you can do with those old cars you guys have.
So this one here is my favorite because it's our flagship. This fundraiser operates 365 days a year.
Okay.
This gentleman called me on Christmas Eve, and because he wanted to get his donation in before the end of the year.
Sure,
okay.
sure.
Needed a timing chain, and it was going to be about a $10,000 repair. It's a 2004 Land Rover. Well, it ended up to be $7,100 in the club's pocket, and Brian D. ended up with a donation where he ended up to have a benefit, or a tax benefit of $7,100.
Absolutely.
Right on.
So tell us, you were mentioning the one about the gentleman from the charity that you liked, right here with the Taurus.
It's right
Explain
here.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, this gentleman here bought this car brand new in 1998, and he hardly drove it. He retired shortly after. He hardly ever drove it, and it only had 15,000 miles on it.
That's
We
crazy.
sold this for $4,000,
Wow.
and it went to one of our recipients, CRI, California Reentry Institute.
I love
So
it.
now you go pick up the car. Where do you take it? You take it to an auction?
Most of these, 95% of these go to our charity auction, our own auction. Okay, and so we send them off-site. There's a virtual auction, and they're bid on by a audience of over 3 million people. Okay.
Oh,
So
wow.
good. So a lot of people get to see them.
We have a large audience,
Right
and so
on.
that's why we're nationwide. We're all throughout the United States.
Well, I see here that you have some big trucks and vans, and it's not just cars. I mean, is it basically any motor vehicle that
That's
you guys
correct.
can take?
If it has a title, it has value. It can be donated. Airplanes.
Oh,
uh,
wow. Next time we get our jet.
motorhomes, motorcycles, jet skis,
Oh, wow.
Good.
ATVs, anything. If it has a title, it has value.
I'm thinking about getting a new jet. I'd probably call you guys. Get
Yeah, get rid of the old one.
You see this one right here doesn't even have any car doors.
So running or not, this one was stolen from the BART parking lot.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
They took all the doors. They took the interior. The donor was stressing big time, and we towed it away. We didn't get a lot of money. It was only $100, but it's not about the dollars.
Right.
It's about building those relationships,
Mhm.
Dr. Tommy.
Yeah.
Those are you know that's how important life business is business is building those relationships.
Well, and it's nice that you guys come pick it up too. So, maybe we do have, or you guys have a car out there that you want to donate, but think, oh, well, if it's not running, how am I going to get it to them, or what am I going to do with it? It's awesome that you provide the whole service where they don't have to worry about taking it anywhere, and then you handle all the back end on getting the money for it and the donation, and then really seeing that it goes to a good cause and it's not just, to the, what they call the junkyards.
And a lot of people sometimes, they have that vehicle and they don't know what to do with it. I mean, they don't where to take it or anything. And
It's
with this,
It's on their
Makes
side
it so
yard,
easy.
and it's got 2004 tags. It's got
Right.
cobwebs.
Yeah, the cobwebs.
It's time to call Clunkers for Charity.
Yeah.
And here we come.
So, wives out there, if you have a husband that's trying to, fix up the car that hasn't done it for 10 years, maybe you can give us a call and we'll get it off your hands.
We take collector cars too.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, this is a fourth-time donor. C&M Party Props. They donated 4 times over 6 years. This one had a bad engine, but we still got $1,800.
Awesome.
Yeah, these are all great. Here's a 1971 Lincoln from the original family.
Oh, wow.
It's still got, even though it had sat for 18 years, we still got $1,800.
Look at that trunk.
I know.
Yeah, the trunk
Huge
is,
car.
You could bury 10 bodies in that trunk.
That's probably what it's used for. That's why it hasn't been driven for 18 years, right?
Did you check the trunk before you?
We did. We checked the trunk.
Did you find a femur?
You've been talking about a femur. And this is my personal favorite. Texting while driving.
Oh, wow.
Here we are. $1,800 to the club.
Yeah, so you might get a ticket and crash your car, but, if
You got someone to pick it up for you.
Yeah. Well,
Right
thank you,
on.
Dave. This is a beautiful poster, and these stories are amazing. I'm sure after 6 years, you guys, keep getting cool stories after year after year. So, again, if they were looking to donate one of their cars, our viewers out there, how would they get a hold of you to do that?
That's real simple. Go to our website, clunkersforcharity.org.
Which is right on the screen for you.
It's right on the screen, clunkersforcharity.org. And if you go to the big green donate button at the very top of the page, it allows you to just fill in all the vehicle information. So the big green button right there, and you click on the donation button. And from the very top of the page, once you're in the donor screen, you can actually pick the charity partner. So if you are already our charity partner, you can designate who the 50% goes to. If you're not our charity partner, I can sign you up in a matter of minutes. So all we need to know is if you have a 501(c)(3). Real simple.
Well, perfect. Well, definitely check that out. I encourage you all to do that. And we're going to go on another quick break and more back with the Rotary and with Dave Chemitz.
¿Pensando en regresar a la escuela? Descubre la gama de posibilidades que te ofrece la Universidad John F. Kennedy, que celebra 50 años de transformar vidas y comunidades.
Puedes completar tu título de licenciatura en negocios, estudios jurídicos, salud pública, periodismo y psicología, o tus estudios de posgrado. Tenemos becas y ayuda financiera para que apliques este verano y otoño. Contamos con de admisión que hablan español y están disponibles para guiarle a través del proceso de tu solicitud.
Para más información visita www.jfku.edu o llama 1-800-696-5358. ¿Necesitas asesoramiento con respecto a un caso de inmigración? Nos especializamos en todas las áreas del derecho migratorio. ¿Quieres conseguir tu estadía legal en el país? Solo hay una cosa por hacer. Llama al 415-777-4445. www.kpblawyers.com. Son tus abogados de confianza. Llama al 415-777-4445. Con oficinas en San José, San Francisco, Walnut Creek, Santa Rosa, Napa, Ukiah y Sacramento.
Are you in deportation proceedings? Do you have a friend in jail facing deportation? If the answer is yes, we will find the best avenue for you to obtain legal status in the United States. Contact Karosky, Purvis, and Bogue at 415-777-4445 or www.kpblawyers.com.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to H5C in your community. I'm Dr. Vanessa Rodriguez with Dr. Tommy Wolf and Dave Chemitz with D&H Auto Repair and also the Clunkers for Charity, which we got to learn all about, which was awesome because I've heard that word a few times, with being kind of involved in Rotary by association. So it's actually really good to see all the amazing things that it's done. And if you guys have any of those donations that you want to donate, we gave you the clunkersforcharity.org. Check that out, definitely. But really getting into the Rotary Club, which is where these two lovely gentlemen met. Where would you guys like to start? Let's talk a little bit more about the Rotary Club.
Well, let's talk about, there's a bunch of international initiatives that Rotary Club has going on. We also have local initiatives. Now, you just went to the district event that was in Reno. Tell us all the great stuff that happened there.
Well, you meet some amazing men and women. That's first off. Secondly, you get a chance to see beyond the club level service. You get to see, there's breakout sessions to see what other clubs are passionate about.
Sure.
So it's really, breaking out of the box to really see what's going on. One thing I learned that was just really was a rock star event for me was that Rotary actually has ambassadorial scholarships that they will offer.
Oh, wow.
And we saw what happened to an ambassadorial scholarship after 25 years. This lady, she actually was teaching the deaf how to read. And you would think that should be a challenge. They read with their eyes.
Right.
They can see, but they need to sound out things. And she actually broke the ceiling on that. And we looked at all her accomplishments after 25 years, and it's, oh my God, she broke the ceiling on it.
That's
right on.
So is the ambassadorial scholarship a one-time scholarship, or does it kind of help her throughout the 25 years?
Through the whole 25.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. So I'm assuming if you, is it just like some sort of, does it have to go to a certain things? And she was teaching the deaf how to read. Is there certain categories that?
It's different categories, yeah.
categories?
And I don't understand the ambassadorial scholarship, but I'll tell you, that just shows you how the big arm of Rotary.
The big picture, right.
They go beyond just the club service level.
Yeah, we even talked to a young lady last Rotary Club. We went to a different one that she got a scholarship to go to college through the Rotary Club too. So, they offer tons of amazing things. Just gave her another opportunity. Do you?
Also, yeah, we have a foreign exchange student, Aline from France. She's coming in. Her English was a little broken, but now, you can really see her developing through the Rotary Club, and it's just a great project.
That's awesome. So, is the district conference? How many clubs would you say were in attendance?
72.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is a big.
So 5160. So it's a big district, very large district. We had, I think, around 14 of the foreign exchange students there from all different clubs, and they met originally in Clear Lake for orientation, and our own club was there, Torsten and whatnot
Sure,
was
have
there. And, it was quite an event. They got on stage and they sang the Michael Jackson "We Are the World." It was
oh
it
gosh.
was quite a heart-touching.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, the whole event was really heart-touching.
It sounds like it. Well, that's good. It's always heard that there's so many good people out there that just have a common goal just to help the world. And I know you guys with your personal Rotary Club have been doing a lot of stuff in San Felipe. Why don't you guys tell us a little bit about that?
The San Felipe project has been going for quite some time now. We have a sister club there.
Oh.
And it started off as a clinic. And
okay.
What we are doing in San Felipe is we're screening for breast cancer.
Oh, wow.
And we got all with our international club members in our club, scored all the equipment from the hospitals, got it through customs, and set up a clinic. And we're screening for cancer there, and it's cancer rate's pretty high there, but we're getting it going.
That's awesome.
And we're updating it with the digital stuff, and it's an ongoing project.
Oh yeah, those are something that will never. Have you been able to make it down?
I have not, but it's on my plate.
Yeah, it's on our list too.
It's on our list as well.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. I used to actually because I grew up in San Diego, so it's only about a 3-hour drive from San Felipe. So I grew up going down there all the time. So actually going down there in a different context would actually be really awesome.
Yeah. Usually do another mission trip.
Another mission trip. We can go adjust
adjusting
everyone at the
down
clinic.
there.
I love it. That is great. So you've been in Rotary Club 6 years now. What would be something that you've learned from it, or that surprised you being a member?
Well, what surprised me, just like walking through the door, like the first day or week, was all of these just ordinary men and women that are just ordinary men and women doing extraordinary things. It's just like, oh my God, and it, when you're in a constant room full of Rotarians, it's just a whole other world. It's just and then when you go to the district conference, it's that times like 400.
I was gonna say I found every time Dr. Wolf wears his pin, like not at a meeting, but like out in the world, he'll always get someone to come up like, "Oh, you're part of Rotary, me too." So it's kind of like a little brothership or brotherhood
it is like a brotherhood
that you don't even. You wouldn't really know unless you're actually involved, it's awesome. That's kind of
what we found with Rotary is that Rotarians are fiercely loyal to Rotarians. So if you're a business owner, they are going to use you. So that's nothing that we really even planned for. It's just like givers gain type thing.
And one of the things a lot of Rotarians say is when they go internationally and they let people know they're Rotarians literally will take them in, invite them to their club, show them the ropes of whatever sort of neighborhood or whatever community they're in, and it's very welcoming, not only locally but internationally.
Yes.
So is there any requirements to become a Rotarian? Like, do you need to have, certain things, or is it kind of anyone can join? Or
it's an invitation only.
Okay.
So what we would recommend is go on our website, and it's ClaytonValleySunrise.org. ClaytonValleySunrise.org. Go on that and just click on the club, and you go down that little button, and you will see the join button.
Okay.
And once you're on the join button, you can email our club chairman, Jim Swanson, or his phone number's there as well. Jim Swanson's our club chairman, and it will get you invited. We would love to have you. One little thing that I learned one little blurb. One little thing I learned at the district conference is that we learned what the true meaning of life is. But I can't disclose that in this broadcast. That'll be something you'll have to actually visit our club for.
Well, look at that cliffhanger right there. I like it.
Yeah.
You'll have to come and visit our club, and we'll buy you breakfast at the Oakhurst Country Club, 7 a.m. on Thursday mornings. That's 7 a.m. every Thursday morning.
Yeah.
That's great. And you know what I've really liked about the club is that there's all these places that you can volunteer your time, as far as like the home, what was it, the home team?
Home team, yeah.
Food bank, obviously San Felipe, and the Clunkers for Charity. But you guys do a lot of fun events too, just that are like more social, with the Friday Night Lights. Was it once a month that you guys get together?
We've been trying to do that once a month.
And have just a social hour at somebody's house, and just a nice time to get to know the club members and different people in the community. And I heard there was karaoke at the last one, so
it can get crazy.
Gets wild. But
no lack of fun.
Yeah, exactly, right. And another one I'm really looking forward to. Sorry, I'm giving all the events out. Is that the racing, the horse races?
Yeah, and that's November 15th, Saturday. Going to Golden Gate Fields. Got the room, food. It's gonna be a blast, and it's with the Rotary Club.
Yeah. So there's always, it sounds like, it kind of covers all the bases. So whether you want to volunteer your time, you want to meet other people in the community, you want to have fun with people in the community, you want to start your own, I'm sure, volunteering group. I'm sure you'd have a lot of good connections at a place like Rotary Club.
We have 8. We actually, it's called the Diablo Valley DV8. There's 8 clubs to choose from. So if our time slot's not just right for you, there's 8 other ones to choose from. So
yeah, there's a lunch, there's an evening one, there's breakfast. So one of one of the reasons I joined the Clayton Valley Sunrise, it was a breakfast, and that worked in my schedule. And not only that, but they just kick ass. So I like people who kick ass.
Right? Who doesn't? Well, is there anything else you guys want to add about the Rotary Club? I know we mentioned, what was the website for both the Clunkers and the actual club? One more time.
Yeah, the website for the Clunkers is clunkersforcharity.org. That's
Still up on the screen.
Yeah, it's up on the screen. Clunkersforcharity.org. And then the club website is ClaytonValleySunrise.org. ClaytonValleySunrise.org.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Well, Dave, it was great having you on the show, and I'm glad we got to learn a little bit more about the Rotary Club and about your passion as well. If you guys ever need, instead of donating your car and you just need maybe your car serviced or repaired, definitely check him out at D&H Auto on Monument, or what was the other?
We have 2689 Monument Boulevard. We have 2 shops on that same property. Been there 15 years total. We just started our 20th year.
Oh, wow.
We have another shop that we just opened June 10th, 2055 Meridian Park Boulevard.
Awesome.
And that's a smog shop.
Okay, well, so if you need your smog checked, if you need your car looked at, Dave's your man. Thanks again for having us, and we're going to take our last break before we go over all the upcoming events with the Hispanic Chamber and in your community.
Stay tuned.
¿Pensando en regresar a la escuela? Descubre la gama de posibilidades que te ofrece la Universidad John F. Kennedy, que celebra 50 años de transformar vidas y comunidades.
Puedes completar tu título de licenciatura en negocios, estudios jurídicos, salud pública, periodismo y psicología, o tus estudios de posgrado. Tenemos becas y ayuda verano y otoño. Contamos con asesores de admisión que hablan español y están disponibles para guiarle a través del proceso de tu solicitud.
Para más información visita www.jfku.edu o llama 1-800-696-5358. ¿Necesitas asesoramiento con respecto a un caso de inmigración? Nos especializamos en todas las áreas del derecho migratorio. ¿Quieres conseguir tu estadía legal en el país? Solo hay una cosa por hacer. Llama al 415-777-4445. www.kpblawyers.com. Son tus abogados de confianza. Llama al 415-777-4445. Con oficinas en San José, San Francisco, Walnut Creek, Santa Rosa, Napa, Ukiah y Sacramento.
Are you in deportation proceedings? Do you have a friend in jail facing deportation? If the answer is yes, we will find the best avenue for you to obtain legal status in the United States. Contact Karosky, Purvis, and Bogue at 415-777-4445 or www.kpblawyers.com.
Right, hello everybody. Welcome back for the last time, H5C in your community. Dr. Vanessa Rodriguez with Dr. Tommy Wolf.
Hello, hello.
We are the New Health Chiropractic Center in Concord, so if you ever have any questions about your health, or as our motto goes, refuse to get old, definitely reach out to us. Our number is 925-759-9722, and our website is thenewhealthcc.com. We would love to, hear from you, any suggestions, or if you just want to be as healthy as possible.
Yeah,
We're your peeps.
Yeah, that's our niche. So come and check us out.
Yeah. So recap just on the last big event that the Hispanic Chamber had was the Member Appreciation Day, which we both got to attend, and TV Fusion Latina was there with the live broadcast. We had so much fun.
Yeah, we had the World Series on. We were broadcasting that. They had incredible food. It was so good.
Yeah, he would know. He went back like 10 times.
I didn't leave the food. They wanted, hey, you're on. No. I'm eating.
Yeah, so just another one of the perks for being a member is you get to be involved in all these great things. They even gave away 2 tickets to anywhere Aeromexico flies, and our very own Maria Galicia won that. I was actually kind of mad because I had my eye on that prize, but next year.
Yeah, right.
So again, you can find all the events at h5c.org. But this month, our mixer is on. Would you like to do the
Yeah,
honors?
it's Wednesday, November 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 at UPS in Martinez.
Yeah, and you don't have to be a member to attend that. You can just go online and register. If you are a member, again, you can just meet people from all over this Contra Costa County, basically, and kind of spread your wings. So you don't have to be a Hispanic to join. There's people of all, walks of life. So please check us out. We'll be there.
Yeah, it's just great to be around a lot of lively people. There's going to be food. There's going to be drinks there. And those are always fun.
There's usually raffle prizes, and maybe you need to send a package. You could do that as well.
Right, we got you.
So again, that's at the UPS in Martinez on the 19th. We thank you again to Dave Kemitz for bringing all his wonderful information, talking about the Rotary Club, his Clunkers for Charity, even his D&H Automotive Service is just a great place to go if you need any sort of attention to your car. Definitely check him out.
Yeah, if you guys have those cars that you're not using that are just taking up space, you don't know what to do with it, Clunkers for Charity is the best thing for you, and you're giving back, so it's really great.
So thank you for having us. We'll be here again in 2 weeks. Liz Ramos will be here next week. And who is our guest in 2 weeks, Dr.
In
Wolf?
2 weeks, I believe it is Dr. Fred Dietzen.
Oh.
Dr. Fred Dietzen, he is a chiropractor. He focuses on NUCA chiropractic, which is a low-force chiropractic upper cervical. It's a very, very intriguing approach to the spine. So make sure you tune in for that.
Yeah, we'll get back into health, get back into chiropractic. So thanks again, you guys. We will see you very soon.
Yeah.